Please note that the proceeding may or may not reflect the views of Mindless Gonzo. This is just a rant that someone decided to let me read aloud due to certain circumstances that has arisen on Tumblr, which is now, sadly, a trend. Before I start this, bear in mind that if you, the reader, do none of the things I'm about to list off, then you need not tell me that you don't do any of this, okay? Okay. This is just one of those pet peeves I have, and I feel like I gotta talk about this. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Today's topic is going to be about a little thing called destructive trauma. Now, I'm sure a few of you have lost some loved ones due to unfortunate and unfair events. It's a real heavy thing to have dealt with, right? Death is the ultimate loss, and none should have to go through that sort of pain. You even have people that really care for, huh? Family, friends, boyfriends, girlfriends, etc., etc., but those people can't seem to understand the gravity of the choices they make, or possibly even not care about whom they affect, or see the big picture of a situation, or, I don't know, think things through. That gets on my goddamn nerves when they play around with the concept of hurting themselves or killing themselves. That is seriously not something to take lightly. And this is just my morale values talking here, and I hate to use this quote, but you only have one life you can live. What if your family work up the courage to do it and you end up in an even worse situation than when you left? Then what? You're already dead. You can't do it a second time. You'll just be stuck, suffering. I am sick and goddamn tired of people using death as a way of escape or release for one. And I am really tired of people broadcasting it and using the concept to get people to respond and come and comfort them. I understand that there are seemingly tough situations, but there is nothing impossible about them. It's all about a concept called choice. Know what that is? You do it all the time, even if you think you don't. Especially when you say, I have no choice. Bullshit, says I. You always have a choice, just not the desired one. And that's what folks need to understand here. You can choose to run away and off yourself, or choose not to do that and figure a way around what even made you stoop to that level. You know what I don't get? When people broadcast about these things, and when people ask what's wrong, they get one of two main responses. There's nothing wrong, or leave me alone. If you wanted to be left alone, then why bother telling everyone these things? The only plausible reason I can come up with is that they don't want to be left alone. They want the attention. That's a ridiculous way to get it, if you ask me. You know what else bugs me? When people act like their life is just so horrible, and they're the ones who's going through what they have, and none can understand what they're going through. Sorry to be insensitive, but you're not a special case. I simply don't have any sympathy for anyone who uses a permanent solution to solve a temporary problem. We are one of the most intelligent species that walk this earth. We have the capability of overcoming the toughest situations. We have no excuse to just give up when things get hard. Do not think that death is the solution to your problems. You have people who care about you, whether or not you think so. Don't be selfish and childish like that, because it's not going to help you in any way, shape, or form. If you truly believe that you're better off gone, then I welcome you to kill yourself and stop pussyfooting around with it. Do not play with that kind of fire. Life is an important thing, no matter how dull or dim it may be at times. Life is always what you choose to make it, whether you think so or not. You have to try to look at the big picture of a situation, instead of just looking at it from one side. Nothing is possible as long as you are willing to work for what you need. If you think that you should never feel pain, or work what you need, not what you want, then you obviously need some stuff to set some long-term goals and move them. Okay, rant over. I'm done. Thanks for reading.